Hey guys, it's Warren here, and the guys at Savisto asked me to review their 4-in-1 juicer which also blends, grinds and chops. So let's see what it can do. So the 4-in-1 juicer comes with a blender, grinder and meat grinder attachment and the juicer itself. The base unit has an 800 watt motor and there are 4 variable speeds and a pulse function. To start with, I'm going to test out the juicer, which comes with a large enough juicing net and a large chute, which is handy if you don't want to chop up all of those fruit and vegetables. And the jug that comes with the juicer can hold just over 1 litres worth of juice. Juice extraction seems pretty reasonable, and the good thing is you can vary the speed depending on the softness of your fruit or veg. The machine is actually quite quiet when it's juicing, and as I said earlier, it's got a large chute so we can put things like apples in whole without having to chop first. This juice had 2 celery sticks, half a cucumber, 1 carrot and 1 apple in, and the machine made just over 300 millilitres worth of juice. Also, it's worth noting the machine has quite a large waste bin as well. So, next I'm going to test the grinder attachment and I'm going to grind some fresh coffee beans. Now, the base of the grinder does seem to be made from some pretty basic plastic. However, the cup on the other hand does seem to be fairly durable. Also, you may struggle from time to time to get the base onto the cup, but you get there in the end. The grinder fits onto the base unit easy enough, and then you can set whatever speed you need to do the grinding. And after about 10 to 20 seconds worth of grinding, the machine had actually done a really good job of finely grinding the coffee beans. Next, the meat grinder attachment. Again, similar story with the quality of plastic on the base and on the lid, however the plastic the cup's made of still seems to be fairly durable. Here I'm grinding some chicken breasts, and following the directions in the manual I'm also adding some oil and a little bit of seasoning. And over a medium speed, the grinder did actually do a really good job of chopping the chicken until nice and smooth. And finally, to test the blender attachment. The lid and base are made from the same materials as the meat grinder attachment, and the bowl has a capacity of 1.5 litres. Here I'm going to make my favourite smoothie, which consists of 1 apple, chopped frozen pineapple, frozen raspberries, 1 banana and some apple juice. Now, when powering on the blender, to start with, it did struggle to mix all the ingredients, so it did require a little bit of manual mixing with a spatula between blends to get it going. After which, then it did start to blend fine, and then I was left with a nice smooth smoothie. So, in conclusion, if you're not fussed about some of the more basic parts on the Savisto 4-in-1 juicer, then it is still pretty functional. It grinds dry foods and meats well, and as a juicer and blender it's more entry level. The parts aren't dishwasher safe, however at the moment it is only retailing at $64.99, so I think it's definitely good value for money for what you get.